ダラとドットルシー、プピリとパロ。
ドラゴンボールを使うか。
恐れるものは全ていなくなりました。
そろそろね。Dragon Ball Daima has become one of the most talked about anime projects in recent memory, reigniting the excitement and nostalgia of fans around the world who grew up watching Goku, Vegeta, and the rest of the Z Fighters. This upcoming series promises to take the Dragon Ball universe in a completely new direction, while still staying true to the heart and spirit that made the franchise legendary. What makes Dragon Ball Daima so special is not just its name or its connection to Akira Toriyama's timeless creation, but the fact that it introduces a fresh concept that both surprises and intrigues fans who thought they'd seen it all. The story of Daima dives deep into an unexpected transformation that changes the balance of power, friendship, and destiny in ways that have never been explored before. In this new anime, something mysterious happens that turns Goku and his friends into younger versions of themselves, almost like they've been sent back to their childhood days. But this isn't just a simple case of time travel. It's something more mystical and strange. The world itself seems different, filled with unusual creatures, unfamiliar landscapes, and hidden dangers that challenge the heroes in unexpected ways. Seeing Goku, Vegeta, Bulma, and others return to their childlike forms creates a mix of comedy, nostalgia, and emotional depth. It reminds fans of the classic Dragon Ball adventures while introducing new stakes and mysteries that make the story feel fresh again. The concept opens up endless possibilities. What would happen if the universe's strongest warriors had to start over with smaller bodies, but the same strong hearts? Akira Toriyama's involvement in Dragon Ball Daima has made fans even more excited. His unique vision and storytelling have shaped the world of Dragon Ball for decades, and his creative hand ensures that Daima stays faithful to what makes this saga so beloved. Reports suggest that Toriyama was deeply involved in the story and design process, even more than in some recent projects, which gives fans hope that Daima will carry the same energy and passion that fueled the original series. The art style of Daima is also noteworthy, blending modern animation technology with the old-school charm of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT. The colors are vibrant, the action sequences look fluid, and the character designs perfectly balance cuteness and intensity. It feels like a beautiful mix of old and new, appealing to longtime fans while attracting a new generation. One of the most exciting parts of Dragon Ball Daima is how it explores the idea of strength from a different angle. In past series, power was often measured through transformations like Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct, or God forms. But now, with the heroes' bodies turned small, brute strength alone won't solve everything. This forces Goku and his friends to rely more on strategy, teamwork, and creativity, things that remind fans of the early Dragon Ball days when martial arts, clever thinking, and humor were at the core of the series. It's not just about power levels anymore, it's about rediscovering what makes each character special. The series may even explore deeper emotional themes, like what it means to grow up, to lose and regain strength, and to value friendship over sheer dominance. The tone of Dragon Ball Daima also seems more adventurous, almost like a fantasy journey. Instead of focusing purely on galactic battles or godlike enemies, the story takes the heroes through different worlds and mystical realms that feel more magical and unpredictable. Each episode is expected to offer something new: strange allies, mysterious foes, ancient secrets, and moments of heartwarming humor. The younger versions of Goku and Vegeta create plenty of hilarious and adorable moments, but there's also a sense of mystery hanging over everything. Who or what caused this transformation? What is the true purpose behind this strange magic? And most importantly, What new threat lurks behind the scenes that could endanger not just Earth, but the entire Dragon Ball universe? Fans are also curious to see how Dragon Ball Daima connects with the existing timeline. It's believed that the story takes place after Dragon Ball Super, but before some of the major events that lead into the end of Z. However, Daima seems to be carving its own path, one that feels like a tribute to the roots of Dragon Ball, while experimenting with bold new ideas. This creative freedom allows the series to blend humor, action, and emotion in a way that feels both nostalgic and refreshing. Seeing characters like Bulma, Piccolo, and even villains in new forms opens up endless possibilities for fun interactions and character development. The show could also bring back familiar faces that fans have missed, giving them a new purpose in this strange, transformed world. The trailer for Dragon Ball Daima already created a storm across the internet when it first dropped, instantly trending and sparking thousands of theories. The animation looked crisp, and the action scenes promised an exciting blend of comedy and high-stakes combat. The sight of a childlike Goku charging into battle with the same fierce determination as his older self brought back memories of his earliest adventures with the Power Pole and Nimbus Cloud. But this time, there's a deeper mystery behind his smile. He knows something isn't right, and that the fate of the universe once again rests on his shoulders. The music and atmosphere of the trailer perfectly captured that balance of light-hearted fun and epic intensity that Dragon Ball fans love. Beyond the visuals, the series also seems to emphasize emotional storytelling. It's not just about fights and transformations. It's about rediscovering innocence, unity, and courage in the face of the unknown. Goku's journey has always been about more than just power. It's about his heart, his loyalty to friends, and his unbreakable will to protect others. Daima continues that legacy, but gives it a fresh twist. Seeing Goku and Vegeta stripped of their godlike powers forces them to reconnect with what truly makes them heroes. They're not just warriors anymore. They're explorers, learners, and protectors in a new world filled with lessons and challenges that no amount of Super Saiyan strength can overcome. The animation style in Dragon Ball Daima deserves special praise. The blend of traditional hand-drawn techniques with digital effects gives the series a unique texture that feels alive and energetic. Every movement looks fluid, every punch has weight, and every scene bursts with color and emotion. The creative team seems to have paid close attention to detail, ensuring that even the smallest expressions on the characters' faces convey emotion. It's a celebration of Dragon Ball's visual legacy, from the simple designs of the original Dragon Ball to the sleek, cinematic look of Dragon Ball Super. As for the characters, fans are looking forward to how the relationships will evolve under these new circumstances. Goku and Vegeta's rivalry is sure to continue, but this time with a playful twist as they compete and bicker in their younger forms. Bulma, ever the genius, will likely play a key role in figuring out how to reverse the mysterious spell. Piccolo, always the wise mentor, may once again take on the role of guiding the younger heroes. And who knows, maybe we'll even see new transformations or powers that come from adapting to their smaller bodies. Daima opens up so many creative directions that every episode is bound to deliver surprises. Dragon Ball Daima also holds emotional weight for fans, because it's one of the last major projects that Akira Toriyama personally worked on before his passing. His fingerprints are all over the design, story, and spirit of the show. For longtime fans, this makes Daima feel like a heartfelt farewell and a celebration of everything he built. It's not just another anime, it's a love letter to the fans, to the characters, and to the entire world of Dragon Ball. Every line, every scene, and every burst of energy feels like it carries Toriyama's touch, reminding us of why this universe continues to inspire generations. As anticipation grows, Dragon Ball Daima stands as proof that the Dragon Ball legacy is far from over. With its mix of humor, heart, and epic adventure, it promises to capture both new viewers and lifelong fans alike. The idea of seeing Goku and his friends embark on a childlike journey filled with danger, mystery, and laughter brings the story full circle, returning to its roots while moving boldly into the future. It's a story about rediscovery, about what happens when the strongest heroes in the universe must once again learn to grow, to adapt, and to fight for what they believe in. Whether you're a fan who watched Dragon Ball from the beginning, or someone who discovered it through Dragon Ball Super, Daima feels like a bridge connecting all eras of the saga. It carries the timeless message that true strength comes from within, from courage, compassion, and the will to never give up. And as Goku smiles, ready to face another impossible challenge, fans can't help but feel that same spark of excitement that began all those years ago. Dragon Ball Daima isn't just a new chapter. It's a reminder of why the Dragon Ball story continues to shine brighter with every generation, uniting fans through its power, laughter, and heart.